What's up, guys? Welcome back to the video, and in this one I'm going to be talking to you about how doing nothing makes you instantly more attractive.
So-called friends when I had some fun. 5 a.m. I can see the sun.
Cheers, love.
White bitch chilling on the table. Do she got horns or a halo? Yeah. Bite my lip, but it tastes so young. Pretty little eyes with the power to control me. Pretty white lies that I know I shouldn't trust. If I run away, I'ma run real slowly. I could take a break, but I won't give a look. So-called friends when I had some fun.
Okay, now before I go into this concept, I kind of want to tell you the opposite approach from a little story from my background. So when I was in college, obviously I documented a lot of my college process, but particularly when I was like 18, so when I was a freshman, this was really before I was showing everything on the internet. I was a mess, okay? And I remember going out to clubs, to parties, just hanging out with people in general, and I was like all over the place. I would, go at a party, for example, I would go from the bar station to the DJ booth, to talk to one person, to that person, talk to another person, and then I'd go outside, and then from outside I'd go to the bathroom, and in the bathroom I'd go upstairs, and then I'd go downstairs, and I would literally be doing so much, and I'd be so active, and when I was talking to people, I was always trying to impress them in some way. I was always trying to be this, not like dancing monkey, but I was just really trying to just get attention. It's really what I was trying to do. I was trying to do this, okay? And, over the years, I've obviously built things for myself. I've built a couple businesses. I've built, my YouTube channel here. And what I've learned that actually has helped me the most in terms of building my businesses, I've translated into my social life. And the results have been insane. So, ironically, yes, you have to take a lot of action to build a successful business. I didn't build Maxi, for example, just sitting on my butt doing nothing and staring at a wall or going on silent retreats. However, those things were precursor to the amount of time and focus and action that I was taking to build these businesses. So, what I learned in building these businesses was that when I would, for example, meditate daily, when I would do a silent retreat, like a 3-day kind of Vipassana home style silent retreat, is I would come back from these and I would have all these ideas. And my actions were very thought out and direct, and I wasn't just impulsively doing things. Okay, so I kind of took the same approach to my social life, and I realized, I just didn't like running around bars and parties and doing all this stuff and not really having a fulfilling night. Okay, it was just very sporadic, and of course it's a little bit fun, but as a guy particularly, I enjoy being almost like a rock and just having people come to me. That's what I wanted. And what I learned is that when these things go hand in hand, right? When you're able to acquire resources, for example, money, subscribers, friends, a social circle, and you're then able to create situations where you are the one who's created the situation. You don't have to do anything, and people will come to you. Okay, so this is kind of a longer term process. I know the title of the video says how to instantly be more attractive, but this is the paradigm shift that you have to make. So, and it will instantly make you more attractive. Where what I realized was, when I was 18, 19, and I was running around parties, I didn't have this I didn't have any well thought out understanding of my place in who I was, what value I brought to the table. I was just trying to go get attention from people. And the shift that I made was I started to realize my own worth and my own value that I brought to the table. And I obviously consciously created things like my businesses, and then I was able to, for example, get a nice house here in the hills. And, now when I invite people to do things, they come to my house, right? or when we go out to dinner, I'm able to provide, I'm able to pay for the dinner. And, you know, when you are kind of the person that is like providing something, when you are the host of an event, people will come to you. Now, I understand that, you know, you're not going to be able to like build a successful business and like get a house or an apartment capable of like hosting your own events, but there are ways to shortcut this, and this is where like the instantaneous part comes in. So just the next time you're at a social event, the next time you're at a party, the next time you're with people in general, what I want you to do is just be still. Be as still as possible and say as few words as possible. Ask questions to people and let people talk about themselves to you. When they ask about you, maybe give 1 or 2 sentences, maybe a few words. Try to limit yourself. You could limit yourself to 5 words every answer, and then flip it back on them and ask them questions about them. People will at most say, oh, yeah, I'm talking the whole time. Like, what about you? And you say, oh, haha, well, I'm just super interested. You're a very interesting person. I'm boring. I'm nothing. That kind of attitude will make you magnetic because people love an opportunity to talk about themselves. So this is kind of the frame that you can take, and you can apply this in your life right now. The obviously macro strategy is to just focus on you and building up resources so that you can be like a provider, so that you can you know, get and create situations where you are the center anyway. Like, for example, it's so much easier to host a party than to attend a party, because if you're the host of a party, then everyone wants to know who you are. Everybody wants to know who you are. It's so much easier. And you know, I think the other like subtlety here to realize is that when you are quiet, when you are silent, you are basically like a vacuum, and vacuums suck things in. And when you don't output stuff, if you aren't like, you know, for literally like the opposite of a vacuum, like spewing stuff out everywhere, if you're just solid, you have this vacuum effect, and people will naturally gravitate to you. So, highly recommend trying this out. Next time you're at a dinner, you're at a party, you're, you know, whatever, with a group of friends, be a lot more quiet than normal, and you'll notice people just start asking for you more. They start wanting to know you more. They start being more inquisitive. They start wanting to be around you more, and this is something that can absolutely change your life. So, go out and try that. And if you would like a 30-minute social assessment call from either me or one of my coaches, a one-on-one call, DM me the word friends on Instagram, and I will set you up with a calendar link, and it will really help you. We're going to break down your social life and give you a roadmap and show you what you're doing wrong so that you can improve and attract the type of people that you want into your social life. All right, that's it, and I will see you in the next video.
Sette femmine non taria, pouco pouco, sette femmine un bacocco, e un bacocco, e luci, sette femmine na nuci, e la nuce dura